Good morning, Saturday morning. This morning we're staying local and going to Cusworth Hall park run. It's not actually my home park run because this didn't start till it was the end of 2019. But the thing I like about Cusworth Hall is if the alarm doesn't go off till 8:30 on a Saturday morning, I still have plenty of time to get up and be there before the park run starts. So I'm just going to drive down there now and then a little bit more information about the park run. So here we are arriving at the car park. You can see the brown Cusworth Hall sign just there. It's a really big car park. Plenty of parking spaces. It is free to park while the park runs on, but they do ask you to put a barcode just in your windscreen, just in case anybody does come round. So from the car park, if you walk to the opposite end of the car park where you came in and follow the path through, you can see Cusworth Hall there. It's a beautiful Grade 1 listed building, set in acres of parkland as well. It was built around, I think it was 1740 to 1744 for a local landowner, William Wrightson, and Cusworth Hall is about 2 miles north of Doncaster, and it is clearly signposted from the A1 and the A638 as well. So it looks like it's a lovely, beautiful sunny day. As I said earlier today, to try and stop me from running this week, I'm tail walking, but I should still be able to film as we go around the course, and there'll be enough detail there for anyone else wanting to come and do this park run. So Cusworth Hall has toilets. As you face the house, they're just through here to the right, and the coffee shop, lovely coffee shop, is on the building attached to the left hand side of the house. So this is the front of the house, Cusworth Hall. As we get close to 9 o'clock, you can see all the volunteers now have arrived. If we turn the camera around, you can see there's a finish funnel there and the start runs up to the entrance just there, and then it goes left. So, I'm not quite sure how you can describe this course. It's got a mixture of everything. Starts on tarmac, goes onto grass, back onto tarmac, then compacted stone. But it starts at the top where the house is. It then starts on tarmac, goes onto grass, two like big U shapes. You then run across the back of the house. Magnificent views from there, which I'll show you later. Then once you go up from there, you go down the hill. You then run round two lakes, second lap of the second lake, and then as you run back past the first lake, you run up the hill. Halfway up the hill, you zigzag across the field, and then there's a short little loop at the top of the hill, and then it's back onto the tarmac path where you start the park run, and then you finish on the grass in front of the house.
When you go through the finish tunnel, only go through once. Just once. Don't go run. If you go meet your friend, make sure you go just through once. Right. And take a token when you come through the end. Make sure you go to the toilet. The toilet talks just around this corner. That's pretty much everything. That's pretty much it, really. And then you do a big speech about the course.
Yeah, we'll go through main green when we end there.
Number 59 at Cusworth Hall Park Run. Thank you for coming. It's a lovely day. We shouldn't have any problems on the course. Just be careful because we're not the sole users of the course, so there will be other people around. Any children under 11 need to be accompanied by an adult, or they can find a faster adult. All dogs must be on a handheld short lead. We've got our DFib is over on this corner. Our marshals are out on the course, so they're able to be contacted straight away if you need any help. We do have a first aid kit on site as well. Have we got any tourists today? Yes. Where we come from?
Everyone's making their way up to the start, ready to start any second. So from the start you head up to the gatehouse and then we'll turn left. So as we reach the gatehouse here, we're going to turn left on this path and then follow the path as you can see into the distance. And follow the path round to the right, and then we stay on the tarmac path for a few hundred metres. So as we get to this corner we're going to go left and run round, basically run round the car park. You can see the runners who've already gone round the car park. They've been doing a lap of the field. So you can see now as we get to the car park, we're now going to do a lap of the car park. So as you can see the runners coming past here, they've also already done a lap of the field. So we've got to the end of the car park. We're going to go to the right now and then we'll do a lap of the field.
No, that's why I ran off, otherwise I'd have just met up with them.
So we've just about done the lap of the field now. We're now going to turn to the left and then head back towards the house. So as we finish the lap of the field and we're headed toward the house, we take sort of a slight right turn and then we're following the tarmac path which goes behind the back of the house. And as I said, there's some fantastic views. They certainly knew where to build these halls years ago. So we are walking past the back of the house, and as you can see the lakes at the bottom of the hill, and that's overlooking Doncaster. You can see St George's Church in the centre of Doncaster. We're going to go past the back of the house and then we're going to run down the hill to the lakes. A lap of clockwise, anti-clockwise lap, sorry, as the two lakes, and then back up the hill. So we've got to the bottom of the hill, we're going to turn right now.
Right here?
Yep.
Okay. Thank you.
The big lake, yeah.
Thanks.
Just watch out. It's the main lake on the left, the swans on it. As you look to the right, you can see Cusworth Hall at the top of the hill. And that's the hill that we've got to run back up. So as we get to the end of the lake the first time, we're going to continue on the path round and run round this lake, round the lake, very small lake at the end. We've run round the other lake twice. We'll come back along this path, and the next time we come along this path We're going to turn right here by this bin and bench, and we're going to run back up the hill to the top. As I said, we're just following the path round, and we're going to run back round the other side of this lake.
Oh, right.
Make sure you stay on the tarmac path around this lake. So here we are, we've now just got to the end of this smaller second lake, and we're going to go left through this fence and do continue on our lap round this lake. So we're getting up here to the path, and we're going to take a sharp left turn. And then just in the distance, about 80 metres away, we're going to take another left turn and do another lap of this lake. But then the next time we come along here, we'll go straight on.
Round again.
Yep, just the left.
Over the bridge, tail walker on the.
So we've now done the second lap of the little lake. Instead of going left here, we're going to go straight along round this part of this lake again. So when the parkrun started, we came down the hill and we took a sharp right turn. This is back where we are now. So we're going to follow the path actually into the trees. It's a well-worn path. This is just compacted soil. We'll get muddy in winter. And this is where the hill really starts now. As we get to this section here, we're actually going to head to the path spur on the right, probably halfway up the hill at this point. And of course we're going to run across the field, then do a U-turn just up to the top. As you run across the field, there are more hills, a bit rough underfoot in parts, and obviously it's still uphill, but not as steep as the section we've just come up. And we're going to head along this shortly cut grass section. Again, as you can see, there are the signs of molehills on here, so be careful underfoot. Then as we get to the field, you can see the play area. We're going to turn left here, do a very short little loop on this end of the field, and then once we've done the loop on this end of the field, not far to the finish then. As you pass the play area, you take a slight left turn to run to the corner of the field, and then literally you then, as you get to the corner of the field, you're going to turn right again, and then run back towards the play area. So as you can see, we've got to the corner of the field. Again, it's well shortcut grass to the past the bench, and we're just going to do this little short loop, turn right in a few seconds and head back to the play area, and then we're back on the tarmac path, probably then 400 or 500 metres to the finish. So here we are, turning to the right, back to the play area. We're going to pass on the right hand side of the play area, and we're almost by the exit. run along this path. It opens up as you come out the trees, and the Cusworth Hall is in front of you, and that's where the finish is. I'm just going to take a left turn here to get onto the main path.
Well done, Bonnie. Come on, Isabel. Well done.
If you want to volunteer for parkrun at Cusworth Hall, you can email cusworthhall@parkrun.com, or if you go into your profile and you click on manage my profile and then the email options, then select the event you'd like to hear from and click save opt-in events list. You'll then receive regular emails from those events letting you know all about their volunteering opportunities. Although I'm sure, like I say every week at each parkrun, if you were just to turn up and ask if you could volunteer, I think they would always be grateful for any role that you were prepared to do. So after the parkrun, there's a nice little coffee shop. There's seating outside in front of the entrance to Cusworth Hall, and there's also seating around the other side as well. They do let dogs into one part of the coffee shop as well. So not only can dogs sit outside, but they've also got this special room called the dog house, and dogs are allowed in there as well. So here we are inside the coffee shop. Got an excellent selection, teas, coffees and cakes as well. It's always been open. They've got seating downstairs, and there is seating upstairs with the stairs in the corner. So that's another parkrun done. That's event number 206, although I was tail walking today just to stop myself from running. I wanted to have a week off. Still on 90 locations. If you enjoy watching my videos about parkrun and find them informative, please like and subscribe. I'll be a new one each week. I like to continue my tourism, trying to get to 100 different parkruns at least as soon as possible. And thank you for watching.